Welcome to your first training session on the Solo Literacy Suite offered here at Cherokee High School. As you can see, CoWriter 6 is coming up. When it's finished loading, there will be a box that will appear on the screen. Right here we have the interface for CoWriter. This will float. I can drag it anywhere by clicking on this bar, and I can move it wherever I want. Obviously I can close it with that or minimize it to the taskbar if I choose to. The program can float on top of any program, so now if I go over and open up Word, I will have a Word document open and CoWriter open at the same time. Okay, now I have a Word document brought up and have CoWriter off to the side floating, and as I begin to type, choices will appear right here. The sample sentence I'm going to use is going to have a word in it that I do not know how to spell, but CoWriter will help me in spelling it. In the sentence I have above, I do not know how to spell the word giraffes. CoWriter phonetically sees that I'm looking for the word giraffes and makes that my top choice. I can check that word by simply clicking giraffes, and it will change the word for me.
Giraffes.
Okay, now I'm done with that sentence. I'm going to spell giraffes one more time. Again, it notices that I want giraffes. This time, however, the choice number 1 is in capitals. CoWriter knows that I am starting a new sentence, and therefore the sentence must start with a capital and offers only capital letter choices. Instead of selecting it this time with a mouse, I'm simply going to hit the number 1 key on my keyboard, and it will put the word in for me. Notice again, it deletes the word, and then it will put the correct word in and say the word for me.
Giraffes.
Also, I haven't typed anything yet. It created a space for me because it knows there needs to be spaces between words, and it offers the next 5 likely choices that my sentence is going to use. CoWriter is built to understand where you're at in the sentence and offer choices that are appropriate both grammatically and in sentence structure so that you can choose words that will help you write better sentences with correct spelling. CoWriter has several preferences that we can adjust and change based on our needs. If I click the little arrows here, it will bring up a drop-down menu, and I can choose preferences from the list. Now, I've got several preferences that I can choose and edit in CoWriter. But I want to talk about the Settings tab for now. I can turn the speech on or off with simply clicking the check box here for speech active. I'm going to turn speech off.
Speech active.
Is now inactive, meaning the voice will not tell me the options as I highlight. It will only show me the options. If I want to keep this text on, I can choose a different voice by choosing one of the other ones listed in the drop-down box. I can choose the rate to make it talk faster or slower. Okay? This is all for the speech settings. To the right, we have text settings. I can change the size of the font. Okay? If I need to see it better, I can make it larger. If it's too large and I want it to be smaller, I can change it down. Maybe the background color is a little too hard to see. I can change that background color to make it a little easier for my eyes, or the text color so that I can pick out the words that I need. If I click on the More Settings tab, it brings up additional settings. I can tell it to give me the text window, word window, a sentence window, or a paragraph window. Most of you are going to use the word window. I can change the number of options it gives me. Say I don't want the top 5, I only want the top 3. Okay? Spacing. Right now, when I choose a word, it's only going to give me a single space. I can choose double if I prefer. Also, I can change how the options are given to me. Best guess is based on the spelling of the word and the phonetics of what I've typed, or alphabetical. Most commonly, y'all want to stay with best guess first. Prediction. Flexible spelling, always. After 3 letters, exact spelling only. It will start helping you either always or only after the first 3 letters, however you want it to do it. The rest of these you're going to leave on most of the time. Speech, again, you can point with the mouse, arrow keys and scanning. You can decide when and where it talks to you, if it's active. You can have after each letter, after each finished sentence, after an accepted word, or you can uncheck all of those and have it only happen when you hover over the word. All of these are based on what your preferences are and what you think you'll need to make yourself a better writer. Once you're finished, you just simply click this arrow again. It rolls back over and you're back using CoWriter just like you have been. Now it's your turn to use CoWriter. You can confidently write your great ideas knowing the words you choose are correct. Nothing is holding back your great ideas, so share them.